Kiss has put out or is putting out a second soundboard collection. We're going to talk a little bit about whether or not it sucks. Plus, we're going to do a little bit of Name That Tune today, which, by the way, I'm the champ. Today on Podcast Rock City Live.
Podcast Rock City.
What's up, everybody? Joe here from Podcast Rock City, and with me this week is Mr. Joey Casada.
Yo, I feel alive this week. Something just feels fresh and new and exciting about today. What is it, Joe?
Oh, there's no Poonie, right?
Yes.
Yes, I know that makes you happy.
God, he takes up so much of the screen.
Okay, now listen, now, first of all, I know there's got to be some questions going on because Jared up there, hi, Jared.
Hey, yo.
He's in full makeup. We'll get into that. Gary is down at the bottom. Gary, what's up?
Good, I'm not in full makeup.
No, yes, but today you are Gary. What would we give Gary as the his character?
All
right.
I don't know. Go ahead. Take your best shot.
We're gonna have to come up with it. All right, so we're gonna talk about this. Sonny is in Vegas. He actually was there to see David Lee Roth, and of course, well, that didn't happen. So he still went anyway. We're going to talk about a few different things today, which are we got some news, and we have a topic of the week, which is going to be a fun game that we played. See, the reason why Jared and Gary are on here is the last time we did this, which was months ago, they were the two shit stirrers that sent me emails immediately saying I could do better on this show than you guys did. Now, I know that I actually won a game the last time we did this. I won. I don't know if that's happening again. Okay, now here's a couple reasons why. First of all, Gary is a huge Kiss collector musically. He collects everything music. I can't even explain how big his collection is. Jared over there, wherever he is when you're looking, he is actually a drummer in a tribute band. Tell him why you're in makeup today.
Well, my band Kiss Alike here in Houston, we got hired to just make an appearance at this kid's birthday party. He was turning 6, and he was a huge Kiss fan. So I got up at like 7, put the makeup on, 8, met up there. Did our thing around noon, and then we're like, well, we're in makeup and costume already. Let's go do a photo shoot. So we did that, and I literally got here like about 10 minutes ago, and I didn't have time to take this off. So you get me.
I like it.
That's dedication. Look, he looks great for the show. He's in the spirit of the show. Poonie walks on in his underwear, unshaven. He's disgusting. We got to do something about this, Joe.
Well, I'll let you handle it, especially after the text messages we were dealing with.
Oh, we'll get into that.
Okay. And then Gary down there, Gary, he just knows his Kiss music, and I am actually fearful. I will let you guys know that. But before we get into the game show, we're going to get into the news. So let's get to the news. If it'll play.
Podcast Rock City News.
So Kiss is releasing their second soundboard recording. If you guys don't know, the last one they did, I'm going to go ahead and share this now so you guys can see it. That's it right there, guys. So so it's live from Virginia Beach, from the tour that Joey opened, which was Rock the Nation, right, Joey?
That is correct.
Okay, so first of all, I want to tell you guys that if you'll notice, it's a green vinyl. Okay, if you see, this is the same cover now. There's no imagination at all here. I will tell you that the first album that they released, it came like this, and if you look, it looks like an egg. You could get it black vinyl, and then this was supposed to be some kind of swirl, and it didn't swirl, I guess. At least I don't know. I've listened to it probably 3 or 4 times. I have it on my my iPhone as well, and that's cool and all. Here's the thing I want to mention. It's $70. It's 3 LPs long. Okay. The set list is Love Gun, Deuce, Making Love, Lick It Up, Christine 16, Tears Are Falling, She, Got to Choose. Record 2, I Love It Loud, I Want You, Psycho Circus, King of the Nighttime World, War Machine, 100,000 Years, LP 3, Unholy. Shout It Out Loud, I Was Made for Loving You, Detroit Rock City, God Gave Rock and Roll to You, and Rock and Roll All Night. All right. All right. First, let's go. Let me go to Gary first. Gary, what's your first feelings about this?
Well, I have this as all of those shows from that tour because they came out on instant lives. Just like Joey has. You got it right after you left the show, your particular show you went to.
Right.
And I like this in the essence that the set list was unique compared to set lists going forward and around that time. Gene doing Unholy and spitting blood during Unholy. Opening the show at Love Gun. They hadn't done that since, I think, Crazy Nights tour. So it's different. I mean, yeah, it's an easy bootleg to put out there because it was already done in the Instant Live series, but the set list is different, so I don't mind it. I mean, I know everybody wants everything from the 70s and anything maybe with Eric Carr in it as well, but maybe that's coming. So for right now, it's okay, but like somebody else told me the other day, if you don't buy this stuff, they're not going to put the stuff out down the road. If everybody just blows this off, then you might not get any more down the road.
Okay, Jared, what do you think?
Well, I mean, obviously the set list could have been a lot worse. This is, if they're going to put out a Tommy and Eric Singer show, this is the one to do because it's the best set list ever with that lineup. But yeah, I mean, I'm just hoping it's going to be at least a slightly different mix than what was on the Instant Lives. That they've got the tracks that was mixed on the fly probably that night. So this can be at least a little bit better. Of course, I'd like to have something from the Asylum tour, but if they're going to do a Tommy Eric Singer one, this is a good set list to do, even though we've already got it.
Joey, I bet you feel a little different.
Yeah, I love any Kiss product that comes out. I want more. I just feel this is so lazy. This is a show. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, this has a big part of my history. I love this tour in general. I do agree. Best tour with Tommy and Eric. Best set list with Tommy and Eric. They were firing on all cylinders. Paul still sounded great. So if we're going to get a Tommy and Eric tour, don't get me wrong. This is a good one to do. But do this down the line. This is lazy booking, meaning this is already in the can. Even if we get a little bit of a different mix, or even some of the mix from the Rock the Nation DVD, a little behind the scenes, my manager, about 4 shows into this tour, whoever was originally mixing the Instant Lives was not doing a good job, and Paul and Gene hated it. And they approached my manager, who was an engineer and stuff, and Paul's really good friend too, and he wound up mixing the whole rest of the tour. He was in the little RV outside of the arena every night mixing these. He was going crazy. Anyway, I just think it's lazy that they could have come up with something better than this, whether it was vintage or not, or even better, something rare like an Eric Carr or a Vinnie Vincent era thing. I mean, it's just lazy.
Okay, I put a poll out. I basically asked people on Facebook what they thought, and I would say it was about 60-40. 60 people were excited, 40 people were like, nope, I don't want this. I only saw one person that didn't want it because it was Tommy and Eric. Just one that I remember seeing. I tried to read them all, and there was probably 60 or 70 comments. As far as I'm concerned, I was really hoping they were going to hit us hard with something maybe from Asylum, maybe even a Vinny era. Vinny and Eric would have been great to have. But somebody mentioned, and I don't know if this is true or not, that they're actually going to do 4 of these this year. And I don't know if this is true or not. We're going to have to wait and see. And they basically said they've heard there's going to be 4 this year, and that if we don't buy them, they're not going to put them out. And of course, that's the way they look at it. But to me, it doesn't make any sense not to put out. I mean, maybe they just feel like they owe Tommy and Eric, you know? I mean,
I don't think it is. I think Brad said it perfect. Everyone has access to this stuff. Even if you don't have all the instant lives, you have access to the Rock the Nation live DVD. It's the same thing. Give us something that we haven't heard before. Why are you giving us the same old stuff? You know, I would say that they're force feeding Tommy and Eric to us, but with the first release, with the Eric and Ace release from 2001, that was actually a pleasant surprise to me. And to go backwards like this now, I think is really missing the mark. Unless, you know, if we were guaranteed, if they did tell us you're getting 4 this year, and I knew for sure we were going to get 4 of these this year, then I'm okay with it. But like you said, if nobody buys this one and it flops, they're not doing more.
Right. And I haven't looked, but I think that you could still go on and and buy the last one. I haven't looked again, but I think you can. And if that's the case, that means that they, you know, still have some of the other ones for sale. Confirmation that there's 4 this year. He runs a record shop and he thinks he's got an inside track. Well, there you go. So if we get 4 this year, I don't feel so bad. But the reason why it felt upsetting is because there was one last year and it was months ago, you know. But to release 4, you're talking every 3 months. So that means the next record will have to come as soon as in March 11th, I think is what it said. The next record comes out, right? And then after that, as soon as that's done, they're going to be like 3 more months. You get this one, go ahead and buy it.
But that's how it should be. You got to understand, Kiss is not involved in this. They're not mixing these. How could they not be just firing these off?
Right. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait. Gary, now let me tell you, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this or not. Gary has the largest collection of bootlegs on the planet.
I don't know. Cicchini might have given me a run at it, but I've got quite a few.
Okay, so now, is there a show that you're like, oh man, if they would have released this, it would have been amazing?
Yeah, I think I mentioned this to you before when we were in New York a couple of years ago. The Lost Alive 2 that they recorded in Japan.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a live 2 that they didn't put out. If they put that out from Tokyo, that would be the one that would really, you know, I'd really get it into. But, you know, I already have it. Most of these things I have. So for me, it's going to be interesting if they put something out down the road here that I don't have. You know, the Tokyo one they just put out last year from 2001. I already had that. So that's kind of my thing. I just hope they put something out that I don't have.
Right. My only problem with me with that is that we have an Alive 2, and it would be, you know, that's the only thing. I like I said, I really think, and God, please do not let them release that Animalize show that was on MTV and on audio, because that's where it'll die, I think. I don't know if anybody else.
I don't know. I almost would rather that than this, because
Really?
at least that you're getting, you know, that's a beloved show from everyone. Everyone loves that you know, VHS tape, or because I don't even think that was ever officially released as a DVD, right? I guess Gary would know better than all of us, right? Was
don't
Animalized
believe
Live
it.
Uncensored ever officially released on DVD?
I don't ever remember it coming out on anything. It came out on Laserdisc, I remember. But I don't think it was an official DVD release. I might be wrong on that.
We'll
I
have
don't
to
think
wait.
so, though.
We'll have to
Jared,
wait
we
and
can't
see.
hear you, Jared.
Or the Japanese or the Brazilian ones or whatever it is. I don't know if those were official or not.
Right, I have it on DVD, but I think it was some either a different country or bootleg.
Yeah, the one
So
I
that
have on DVD has got the subtitles at the bottom.
I mean,
Okay.
again, that at least is a different show to have on audio, to have it on your, your phone and your Spotify and all that stuff. I think it would be a little different to have the vinyl of that. It'd be a little fun. But I agree. I still don't want that, but it would be better than this.
Okay, so now here's the thing. I guess you're right. Like I say, if they were to release the uncut version of that animal, because Paul
Yeah.
wasn't clean, the whole time, and he probably I have a bootleg of a show that wasn't Detroit. It was another one from that tour, and Paul told more stories, and they played a few different songs, and that would be
Well, hold
cool.
on. So, Gary, do you have the uncut version of that they didn't doctor up and stuff? I know it's out there somewhere.
Yeah,
I think
because
I've heard
it was
before.
broadcast on the radio.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, I have it. Yeah. And there are
Perfectly
others
said.
from that tour as well.
Why
that are
not put
close
that
to it.
out, the uncut version of the Animalized Live Uncensored? That way people can hear the actual full concert with the extra raps and the mistakes and all that stuff. That's fun.
Well, we're going to have to wait and see. All right. So you guys out there, you let us know what you think. Podcast Rock City 1
That's the number one.
at gmail.com. That's podcast Rock City 1. That's the number 1 at gmail.com. We got to get into this because I want to see who's going to win this, Name That Tune. It's either going to be,
Tiny bit more news. Can I just drop in a tiny
Yeah.
bit more news?
Yeah, go.
Favorite band in the last 20 years, Classic 78, just released their new
Yeah.
album.
Oh, I'm so glad you did that. Thank you.
Again, for people who don't know what Classic 78 is, if you're listening to the show and you don't know them by now, I don't know what's wrong with you, but they're not a Kiss tribute band. They're a band that records material, brand new material in the vein of 70s Kiss. They sound incredible. That's the new record. The cover is incredible, I think. They had 2 releases prior to this one. Again, if you love 70s Kiss, I think when they first came out, they said, what if Kiss recorded an album in 78 and didn't do just the 4 songs on a live 2? What would it be like? And that's kind of what they're like. They're absolutely, as Matt Porter would put it, fantastic.
Okay, and I want to let you guys know, and this may upset Joey, but they will be on the show next week.
You're such an asshole. I'm not here next week.
I know you're not here. I'm so sorry. But they're going to be on the show with Sonny and I, and we'll see how that goes.
Maybe I'll be back in time. Who knows?
Yeah.
No, I'm definitely not back in time. I'm playing right around this time next Sunday night.
Oh, bum, bum, ba-dum. All right, so let's go ahead and get to the topic of the week.
Podcast Rock City. Topic of the week.
Before we get started on this, I wanted to make sure that I bring this up to you guys. Every week, I am completely and totally amazed with how many people for 8 years now have been listening consistently to our show. This past week was no different. About 13,000 people downloaded and played our show. Thank you so much. I want to make sure that I say thank you because, we would still do this because it's so much fun, whether people were listening or not. But the fact that you're out there is amazing to me. And we really appreciate it. And it's guys like Jared and Gary. They listen every week. They send me emails. We talk online, and you guys are great. One of them is going to win this thing today because I don't think I have a chance against either of them. Joey, explain why we're going to do this.
Well, we definitely brought in some ringers today. You won last time, Joe, against Pooney and I think Jody. I mean,
Jody.
come on. Now we got some real ringers. I have a feeling you're in big trouble. You might even get shut out today. So anyway, Kiss Name That Tune. This started, I traveled, with my band ZO2, for years and years and years. And to pass the time, us being 3 Kiss maniac fans, we would always play Kiss Name That Tune. And, there was different variations over the years, but we're going to go in order here. We'll start with our guest. We'll start with Gary, then we'll go with Jared, then we'll go with Joe. I guess we'll play to first to 5 wins. Joe, does that sound good to you?
Sure. Let's see how that goes.
And I'm literally going to play not even a second of a song. That's how crazy Kiss fans are. We're going to play. I'm going to literally go pop, pop, and that's all you're going to hear. And we're going to see if you can guess the name of that song. Okay? So obviously, Gary will get his chance. He'll try to guess it. If he can't guess it or guesses it wrong, Jared could steal if he wants. He doesn't have to. He could say no, but he could steal if he wants.
This comment right here pisses me off more than anything in the whole world. My girlfriend, that I'm now naming Beth. My money is on Gary. Wait, Joe. Oh, hell no. I told her I would never call her Beth again, but now that happened. I'm getting divorced. All right. Let's go for it. First 1 to 5.
So again, I got a random playlist, guys, going. I'm just going to hit for a second. I'm going to stop it. And you got, we'll play, you got a good 5 seconds to name it. Okay. After I press stop. You ready, Gary?
Okay.
Name that tune.
All the way.
He's got it.
Damn it.
Gary's got one. Pretty easy. I should have stopped it before even the first note, but I gave you the first note. I should have stopped it on the count in.
Yeah.
Here we go, Jared. Ready?
Yep. Flaming Youth.
Son of a dick.
Too easy.
What is happening?
All right, Joe, you ready?
Now you're going to give me something off of Gene's box set that, Baby Driver.
Nicely done, Joe.
Thank you.
I thought for sure he wasn't getting that one.
I thought for sure I wasn't getting it. God bless. This
You
is
ready?
terrible.
Here we go. Back to Gary. Ooh. 5.
See you
4.
in your dreams.
Nice. Gary comes through. Jared, did you know it?
Yeah. Which version, though?
Gary,
Rock
which
and roll
album?
over.
Very nice.
Rock roll over.
Whoa. Hold on. Jared, you can tell the difference?
Yeah, Gary can too.
I can too, Joe.
Oh my God, I'm so screwed.
All right, here we go. Back to you, Jared. I'm getting a little quicker now.
Got Love for Sale?
Woo!
Very good. Very good.
Very nice.
Very good.
Joe, did you have that?
I would have had to sing it in my head, but
I sang it in my head.
much faster.
I don't know if that was the first one I don't think I would have gotten. Joe, you ready?
No, go ahead. Oh,
Don't look at those comments, Joe.
I'm
Don't you
looking,
peek.
I promise.
Karen, don't you help him. Not that Karen would know.
Yeah, I'm turning off my comments.
Oh, good idea. I don't think Gary will need it, but shut your comments off, boys.
Yeah, I did.
Quit talking. You guys are talking so
5,
much.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't.
Gary, would you like to steal?
Yes.
What is
Almost human. Almost
Yes.
human.
Good grief. It's only going to be good, Jared, if you go after me. I'm letting you know that right now.
Okay, so normally we would just skip Gary's turn. Now it goes right to Jared, right? Okay? Because he stole Joe's. Here we go, Jared. Ready?
Okay.
Sorry. I
That was
played
the
all.
same-
I kind of played 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it again. Here we go.
Rocking in the USA.
Very good.
I suck.
I'm just curious, the listeners, would you guys be getting these? I see a lot of great comments. I see a lot of people getting right answers, some wrong answers over there. So right now, it's I'll give the scores after this round. This ends the round. Ready, Joe?
No. Escape from the Island.
Yes.
Good job.
Okay.
I'll give you guys this one.
We got Jared at 3, Gary at 3, Joe at 2.
God,
So if this goes, obviously if this goes, everyone's getting every answer right. It'll be a tiebreaker, first to miss, but really between Joe and Gary. Joe will be out by then.
yes, that's true.
All right, Gary, you ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
Killer.
I couldn't give you more than that.
God,
Would you have gotten it, guys?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have got it. I know it, but I mean, I have to get more into it before my brain clicks to what I'm listening to.
All right, Jared, you got to stay with him. No pressure.
Keep me coming.
Yes.
Good job.
Amazing, guys. Good job. All right, Joe. You ready?
I'm so upset. I've got 2 points somehow. Oh,
You got this. We saw it on the cruise.
oh! Don't say that.
Jared.
5. Exciter?
Oh, Jared,
Very
you son of a
good.
bitch.
She knew
Poonie
it.
would
No,
never
I
help him
knew
like
it. I
that.
had to get ahead. 3.
All right.
I'm
It's
still behind.
4. We can go. You want to go more than this? You guys are getting good. You want to get
No. I'm going to tell you what we're going to do after. Let's see who
Okay.
gets to 5.
So Jared and Gary at 4, Joe at 3. If they get both get these, you can't win basically.
No. What I want to happen is let's see Gary go. Let's see Jerry go. Let's see what happens, and then I
Yeah.
got plans.
You got it. Okay. Gary, you ready?
Yep. Dance all over your face.
Beautifully done.
That was gonna be my guess, but I wasn't positive on it.
All right. Jared, you got to get this to tie for the win. Ready? It's random.
It's see you in your dreams again.
Joe for the steal? I'm sorry, that's wrong, Jared.
Well, I didn't even really get to hear it, so
It wouldn't matter because you can't get the 5 anyway. But
I know, but I want to get to 4.
if you steal, you guys could do a second place runoff.
Is it off Killers?
I can't tell you.
Okay, I don't know.
I'll give
Can
you
I
the
take a shot
yes
just for the hell of it? On the 8th day.
on the 8th day.
God bless. All right, listen.
Gary with the win.
All right, this is what
Yeah.
we're gonna do, okay? Yep. All right, so this is what I want to do. All right, so Gary's got 5. Jared has 4. I want these 2 shit talkers to go at it. This is what we're gonna do. I want you to play the song, Joey. Okay. And then I am going to be the judge of which one of them jumps in when they know it.
Well,
Okay.
that we used to do it that way, but it's very stressful, and they're going to start screaming over each other. But let's try it.
Okay,
I like it.
So do like just do it the way you were doing it. Just a
Okay.
second. Okay, good.
But just a second.
Yeah.
So guys, what he's saying is the first of you to jump in with the right answer gets it.
Right.
Want to do
Okay.
another whole round, Joe?
Sure,
Okay.
let's do 5.
You ready? Nope.
Partners in crime.
Woo!
Ooh.
Gary.
Hmm.
With 1.
Hey, Jared, you've done very well, but it is much harder when you're on the.
Definitely put it a little bit closer to the mic.
You got it.
Ladies in waiting.
Yeah.
Ladies in waiting. Gary.
Gary.
He's tough. He's tough. You ready?
I'll fight hell to hold you.
Jared, are you frozen? What's happening over there?
I'm getting it just a second too late. Yeah.
Let me tell you, Gary, I love you, buddy. This will be the last time you play any games on our show.
It's 3-0. You can come back, Jared. Come on. Ready?
Trial by fire.
Nope.
Are you? Do we go to the next round, or do I get a shot?
No, you go. You guys are going. What
Whoever
is
first one in gets it.
Somewhere between heaven and hell.
Nope.
Now I don't remember what it was.
Play it
played.
again. Play it
Well,
again.
it should be. That's a void question. Nobody got it. I'll play you
Okay.
the rest.
Oh, okay.
What was it?
Loves a slap in the face.
On my face.
Oh,
So I
All
had
right.
I had the right verse
Yeah.
in my head, but I had the
You know
wrong
why?
chorus.
Because you heard the drum sound too. That was the hint I was going to give. Here we go. 3-0 still.
there are people driving in their cars right now, so pissed off.
Here we go.
Nowhere to run.
Yeah.
And Karen on the phone.
No,
No lifelines, Joe.
that would be my child.
Nowhere to run. 4-0. Come on, Jared. 5 in a row for the win. You could do it. You're wearing Peter Chris makeup. I'm rooting for you. Here we go. That's a hard one. This could be the first
hold on.
one. This might be the first one. No, second one. Gary doesn't get it.
I'm a legend tonight.
Yeah, I knew it was on. It was on.
Nope.
Oh, then it was okay.
I was thinking it was. Yeah, it was on Killers. It was.
You're right, Jared.
Partners in crime.
Nope.
We already did that one.
Yeah, we did. You're right.
I'll keep
We already
playing.
did-
Oh, sorry. That's not wasn't it.
Down on your knees.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Still 4-0. No one got it. Here we go. Name that tune.
Magic,
Magic
Touch.
touch.
Ooh, Jared's on
Jared
the board.
got that one.
He
Good
is on
job.
the board. 4-1.
Good job.
Don't blow this, Gary.
You just need one more, Gary.
Here we go. Name that tune.
Secretly Cruel.
Ooh,
Yep.
Jared is back.
Uh-oh.
Hold
Uh-oh.
on a second. Gary, you better take a breather. Take a breather.
Nah, we're all right.
All right, he's locked in. Jared is back in. Joe is, I'm not even sure if he's still alive right now.
No, it's just the two of them. I'm here.
Name that tune. Oh, no, let's
You and
redo
your
it.
dreams.
No, it was a repeat. I'll redo it. Come on. Here we go. Name that tune.
What makes the world go around?
Yep.
And we have a
we have a
double
winner.
winner.
Gary.
Incredible,
I knew-
Gary.
I knew. Let me tell you though, truth to be told, you guys are both a couple of ringers.
Poor Joe did not stand a chance.
I knew it all. Let me tell you, all day long, I was like, I don't know why I'm going to do this. I need to bring in an extra person to go against these guys. Or I should have played the music and seen how Joey did.
I'm good at it, but I'm good at the first version. I would get a lot of them. I would do really well. This version I stink at. I can't spit it out fast enough.
Yeah, I'm better at the 5-second version.
Yep, me too.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Killer boys.
I'm very impressed by you guys. Thank you very much for doing this with us.
But just so you know, do you guys have any idea how hard that is and how ridiculous fans you guys are and we all are? You're literally getting maybe 2 notes, 3 notes. You know what? Name that tune. If anyone had ever seen that old show in the 70s, you know, you would bid, I can name that tune in 3 notes. I can name that tune in 5 notes, whatever it is. You guys are naming it on a drum, bass, and snare. No
Yeah.
notes. You're naming them in no notes.
Yeah, it's really kind of amazing. It's really kind of quick, and the fact that you guys were able to do that is awesome.
I mean, the sound of the songs narrows it down to the album first in your head,
Right.
Right.
and then you just
Yep.
gotta which song
Yeah.
starts with that note.
Now,
Absolutely.
Jared would admit this would be a lot more fun if we were being Pooney.
Yeah,
But where's Pooney?
Yeah,
I
Pooney's
would like
in.
to. I would
I
like to
signed
say,
up
Joe.
for beating Pooney.
Oh, I like. You know what? Listen, if you just said the numbers from last week's show, Joe. If the numbers go up, can we all agree, please? This is the new team. Pooney's out.
All right, you guys are killing me. Okay, so Joe, let's get this out of the way first. Jared, you play in a few different tribute bands. What are they?
Kiss Alike, it was just a Kiss tribute. Hysteromania, Def Leppard tribute. Swallow This, a Poison tribute. Let It Rock, a Bon Jovi tribute. Crew
Jesus
Fast for Love,
Christ.
a Motley Crue tribute.
Wow.
Foo Fakers, a Foo Fighters tribute, and Weez Her, a Weezer tribute.
Wow. Good for you.
Are they all active right now?
Ish.
So give me an example of a schedule of how many shows a month. In all,
I mean,
combined
sometimes
all
it's
those bands.
sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 5, and really, I mean, probably like maybe only 3 of the bands are like super active, but
Yeah.
everybody at least played one show last year, so you know,
Awesome.
maybe 4 of
That's
them are going
awesome.
to do about one show in a year.
Gary, I know. Are you thinking about coming down to Nashville for the Creature Fest or whatever they're getting ready to have?
Yeah, I was just talking about with a couple of friends the other day. Yeah, I plan on it, but of course, because of Vinny 1 and COVID 2, I'm not buying any hotels or anything till I see a little more information come around.
Okay, that's
But
fair.
yeah,
That's
for
fair.
sure. If it's a go, I will be there. Yes.
Absolutely.
I'm wanting to go too. It's just since it's Memorial Day weekend, I kind of got to keep it open in case some gigs get scheduled.
Right.
I assume you would be there, Joe, right? You're pretty close.
We'll wait and see. It's a maybe for me. But I have to see a little more information, and
Yep.
then usually I get a little time with my girl and my son. Kind of a weekend thing. But we'll wait and see. I mean, it's like a 3-hour drive for me. Joey, we're not going to see you for the next few weeks because you are about to go hit the road.
That is true. I'll be out the next few weeks, or at least fly dates, long weekends and stuff with Eric Martin from Mr. Big and PJ and Steve from Trickster. We do all the hits from both of those bands. Totally crazy amounts of fun. I'll be in Memphis at, I forget the names of the clubs, Rock House Live, I believe, on January 28th. I'm in somewhere in New Jersey. We're doing a private event next weekend on next Sunday. That's why I'm not here, guys. And then I'll be in Missouri on the 29th, and I'll be in Vegas and LA next month. I'll be out there. Please check, all my social media pages. You'll see all the dates. Come out and hang.
FYI, ericmartin.com is not updated.
It never is. Neither is he. So, yeah, just check either my social media, Eric's social media, any Steve or PJ's from Trickster social media. We're posting all the time about the shows. You'll find out all the info. The flyers are up there, all the dates, all the times. I'm at Joey Casada across social media. You'll find us.
And I have one announcement. I had done this before, and it was some fun. And then the holidays hit, and I just got too busy. But I'm going to be restarting our. Let me ask you a question: is my camera blurry, or is it my vision?
Your camera's blurry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think, Joe, when you held the classic 78 thing up, I think it
really
refocuses. Yeah,
Let's
that's what
see.
happens.
That's so weird. Anyway, I'm going to restart Wednesday night shows. So Wednesday night shows will happen about 10:30 maybe, and it'll be a 20-minute Kiss Fix. So anything happens news-wise between Sunday and Wednesday, I'm going to get online and I'm going to talk about it. And that'll be something that we do every week. I'll try to have guests on every once in a while just to come on and BS about, Kiss for 20 minutes or so, maybe 30 minutes. And it'll be a lot of fun. So now you know what I'm going to say. And that is, oh, wait, one more thing. So you got a message from Chris Jericho, Joey?
Okay. Here's a shitty story about, again, I hate bringing that asshole up, Sonny Pooney, but I get a message from Chris Jericho last night. Oh, Joe, what is this? Sonny Pooney is burying you on another podcast. I said, excuse me? So he sends me this clip, and sure enough, it's that bastard Pooney on another Kiss podcast, but it's like their other version of their podcast on Shout Out Loudcast, but they do like another side cast reviewing albums, and they're talking about Tommy Lee, and Pooney is crapping all over me. I just want to say, Pooney, you are in big trouble. If I ever actually meet you in person, we're oiling up and we're going at it, baby.
Oh, damn. Can I film that?
Karen can film.
Oh, well, right in the balls. All right. So you know what listen, you guys out there, once again, I love you very much. We love you. We love you for listening. Listen, while you're all are here, and go over to the YouTube channel if you haven't had a chance yet. There's so much stuff on there. Click on it, subscribe. I'm 1 subscriber from 400.
I don't even know if you know what? I think I'll subscribe, Joe. I don't think I'm subscribed yet.
Okay, that's important. Lord have mercy. Anyway, yeah, subscribe. Give us a like. All you guys that are listening right now, hit that like button. We want to get some likes or some loves or whatever you guys are doing. It would be a huge help to us. It pushes the podcast out into the front. And we don't advertise, and we don't pay money or anything for boosting the shows. You know, we just do the show, and we have fun every week, and that's why we do it. To be completely fair, and I've said this before, I get messages from companies that want to advertise on our show, and we could make a little money doing this, but
Hold. Joe, call me after the show. We got to start talking. What the hell are you talking about? Did you put it back into the show? We'll put it towards our Vinny tickets. We'll go see Vinny. Me and you.
We'll talk about it. Anyway, so once again, we do this show because we love it. You know what I'm going to say. We love podcasts, and we love Kiss podcasts. And you're going to hear the commercials for all. Yep, that's right. Most of them. For all the ones that we love right after this in 3, 2, 1. Peace.